whole world will burn.
Okay. Now, see, the first trailer never gave me any indication there's going to be big bads like this dude. He doesn't look like a happy bunny, does he? Ta-da-da-da-da! Here I am with another video, guys, and I gotta say, it's a case of Officer Deja, Agent Vu. Haven't we met somewhere before? Okay, guys, what I meant by that comment is that when I recorded my previous reaction for the old Wheel of Time trailer, I had no idea that Amazon were going to release a brand new one the day after. Now, before I go through some of the questions in my comment section really quickly, guys, one question I want to ask you is the adaptation that you've seen from the trailer that I'm about to watch and the one I watched before, is it faithful to the source material? I.e., have there been any drastic changes to characterization, blah, blah, blah? Do let me know, because Robert Jordan, I don't know how descriptive he is. I'm sure like J.R.R.R. Martin, he's very descriptive about his characters. So what I want to do, guys, is, and of course it is called my noob reaction for the Wheel of Time, is to go through some of the comments very quickly. So Logan West, I love wolves. All the book fans, I know who your favorite character will be. Well, I've got a thing for dire wolves, and they're like the sweetest creatures ever. And I love wolves generally because wolves are badass. That's why Wolverine is a badass. KSB Snow Owl, looking forward to a reaction of the new trailer. The new one does a much better job of setting the table for a viewer with no prior knowledge of the story. A perfect example of somebody who knows way more than I do, but is a nice person about it. No need to be a douche. The dirty, grimy look for medieval fantasy is very historically inaccurate. There are myriad historians on YouTube and elsewhere who take umbrage with the modern cinematic trope of everything being dirty all the time in anything set in the Victorian age or earlier. If a character has been on the road for a month, sure, but not when they're in town or in a palace, etc. Also, the magic users can use magic to clean their clothes. It is such an obvious oversight that I didn't pick up on it. Less lateral thinking, Jason. Okay. Robert Borgman, one word of advice as to not get spoiled. Do not Google anything, not even names. With that said, enjoy the ride. It is an awesome ride with an awesome ending. Sheepsky says, you should check out the new trailer, which I'm about to do. I love this book series. Hope you enjoy the show, my friend. This series is post-apocalyptic, my favorite kind, in the far, far future, not in a galaxy far, far away. Wow, wow, wow. In a society with a similar level of technology as our Renaissance period. So two things come to mind when he talks about, when Sheepsky talks about the Renaissance period, they are referring to the 14th to the 17th century. That is when I think the Renaissance period took place. I also thought about a movie called Mortal Engines with Robert Sheehan, released in 2018, and it was actually co-written by Fran Jackson and her husband Peter. Yep, that Peter Jackson. I know she goes by Fran Walsh, but I've got to call her Jackson for the sake of it. And that film was flying cities, very steampunkish. So I didn't pick up any steampunk vibes in the previous trailer for Wheel of Time. Might change with this one, I don't know. So that I kind of got the feels of that. So thank you very much, Sheepsky. I hope to enjoy the book, well, not the book, but the actual series. So thank you very much, my friend. Musu, as a fan of the books from the release of the first one in 1990, I cannot wait for the adaptation. The showrunner has stated that this is not the books copied and pasted into TV, but it's an adaptation that keeps the core characters and story that adapts it for TV. So kind of like The Walking Dead, how if you've read the graphic novels and the comics, not everything is going to be the same in the live action version. So I kind of get where that's coming from. Originally planned as a 6-book series, that was a lie. Ha! Okay, Heracles. You didn't hear anybody clamoring for Song of Ice before they filmed it, and it got popular. LOL. Now Game of Thrones is $1 billion IP. Well, yes, to a point that is very true, Hera, but of course, we all want to forget about the horror that was Season 8. And people like Jessica Chastain coming on board saying, oh, I'm glad certain characters didn't get killed in a certain way, but didn't Melisandre get beheaded? So I'm pretty sure that was horrific. It's not a medieval fantasy, as I'm being told all the time. I know better for next time. It's Victorian age with magic instead of guns. Okay. Danielle, this is the person who recommended I should do a reaction. I can't blame you for using this trailer. The new one was just released yesterday. A lot of fans said the same thing about everyone looking too clean. See, I told you. Some new promo material fixes that, but I'm still inclined to agree. That actor you couldn't place played Roose Bolton in Game of Thrones. Okie dokie, got it. Oh, okay, Matthew Wade, he talks about the Wheel of Time's pages being 2.5 times more, maybe 2,500 times more, bigger than in scope than GOT. Michael McElhatton played Roose Bolton and is playing Tam Althor in this one. Goes from playing one of the worst fathers in fantasy to one of the best. Well, I am more intrigued now, so thank you very much, Matthew. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's added comments and likes. There was one comment that did actually make me laugh. I just have to finding it here now. Oh, I'm reading this for the third time, watching the trailers. I'm really excited. This looks great. It's filmed in Prague, okay, and other parts of Central and Eastern Europe. I think that's what was said to me as well. So again, thank you very much, folks. Now, without further ado, let's get on with this trailer reaction.
Your oath, Moraine Sedai.
I swear to speak no word that is not true, to make no weapon with which one person may kill another, and never to use the one power as a weapon.
Do you know what Aes Sedai means in the old tongue? Servants of all. Servant means in the old tongue.
I thought for a minute that's Dominic West, but I know it's not him. This dude is actually younger.
Servants of
Okay, we've seen that scene already, and I was wondering what this actually was.
all.
Hang on a second, let me just go back a minute. Oh, I see, right. I see. Sophia Kendo is a queen, the queen. They're bowing down to her. That makes sense.
They who serve the world.
I'm assuming that's her. That they're bowing down to.
I didn't choose this path, but I will follow it.
Where next?
The Two Rivers.
Okay, this trailer's looking a lot better, actually. Okay. Yeah, nice colours popping out there. I'm a big sucker for colour pop-out, so you might hear that quite a bit in
Your
here.
blood runs deep in those mountains. Let's hope it's prepared them for what's coming.
Are they drinking mead? I'm assuming that's what it is. You know what, guys? What is the actual cuisine and the drinks of this period in time? Wow. I'm assuming Mr. Jordan went into full-blown detail about the characters, what they look like, the environment, everything
One is
else.
waking. But there will be one who can stand against him. And it's one of the five of you.
The only concern I've got here at the moment, guys, now somebody mentioned to me, well, people were really anticipating this book to be turned into a TV series, just like they did, or just like they were with Fire and Ice. But let's not talk about season 8 for Game of Thrones, because we all want to forget that ever happened.
Of the five.
And you know what? This series could go the same way eventually. Right now, it could be the hot cake, the hot tamale. But then in, 10 years' time, it might be something that resembles the ending of Game of Thrones. Let's hope not.
You've fully lost your mind.
Yes,
Your life isn't going to be what you thought.
that was a rhetorical question.
What are those?
Yeah, what are those? Oh, whoa. Okay, now I wasn't expecting that. Oh, geez. Looks quite good, actually. Oh, damn. Now, is that practical or special effects? Okay.
Protect the people we
They
love,
look like warthogs on legs.
no matter the cost.
Werehogs?
Our enemies are everywhere.
Oh, burning a witch at the stake. Interesting.
They will leave no.
Okay, this guy, I don't know who he is, but he doesn't look like a very nice chappy, does he? He looks like a bad guy. He's got that smug look of, look at me.
Leave no one standing.
We've lost too many people already. I can't lose you.
You
won't. If we do not stop the Dark One now.
Okay, let's hope the epic music that we're hearing in this trailer is just going to be as epic in the actual series. In fact, how many episodes is this going to be, guys? Is it 10 episodes?
The whole world will burn.
Okay. Now, see, the first trailer never gave me any indication there's going to be big bads like this dude. He doesn't look like a happy bunny, does he? I'm assuming he's the main villain of the piece, whoever he is, whatever that is. Wow.
I can't.
I'd like to know what their power scale is compared to the magical powers that Rosamund Pike's character uses and her band of merry men and women.
allow it.
Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at that knife. Okay, 3 stars. No, well, again, if you're a fan of this series, which or the books, like I know you are, you can tell me if there's any significance to those. And it looks like he's stopping that person from stabbing him, or they're just about to. There's some nice cinematography here. Actually, I've got to admit, I just came from watching the Witcher 2 trailer, and I'm seeing some similar levels of photography in this cinematography. Yeah, blood-stained spears there. Interesting. Wow, look at that. It's not love on the battlefield like Pat Benatar sings about, but it's the slaughtered battlefield. Okay, wow. This is probably glimpses of the bigger scale of things to come, so what we're just seeing here is very minuscule. Oh, let's have a look. Okay, wow. Okay, there's a knight being, it's a dead knight, I'm assuming, or about to be dead. You dead, man.
The wheel weaves as the wheel wills.
November the 19th. It's going to be a very open... it's really interesting, actually.
We'll never go back.
Oh, here's that succubus dude again. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Oh, that's all right. So this person must be the leader of these warthog chicks, people that walk on 2 legs. I know a lot of you are going to eviscerate me in the comment section, but I don't read the book, so come on, give me a break. Yeah, hang on. That is that kind of reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima. Great image. Wow, I have a funny feeling this is like Game of Thrones, where you don't get attached to too many characters because they'll die.
No.
All right, thanks, Amazon. So that has been it, guys. That's been my Wheel of Time trailer 2, the official trailer from Amazon Prime, coming out on the 19th, I think it was, of November. Yeah, so it's going to be quite an overdose of fantasy drama. You got The Witcher 2 just 2 days before this, and then obviously you got this turning up after. So it's going to be interesting. After watching that second trailer, the full-blown trailer, there are things about it that would appeal to me. I'm still not blown away by some of the characters we've seen yet, because we've only got glimpses of them, so they're kind of like little sound bites of characters. It's going to be an overcrowded playing field where these characters are vying for our attention is going to be an important part. So if they can get the pacing right, I don't know if this is going to get the same level of adulation that Game of Thrones got. Because remember when Game of Thrones came out, it was a revolutionary thing. They didn't think it could be, they could pull it off, and they did. Well, for the most part. But the Wheel of Time, I'll see. I've heard kind of mixed to sort of positive reactions about this. Like one half says, it's going to be. It's going to be a particular agenda that Amazon tries to tick the boxes for. Then the other half, which is you guys, will say, no, it's all about they're going to be faithful as they can to the adaptation for this particular outing for Amazon. So I'm still 50-50, guys, but what I've seen has kind of tickled my palate a little bit more, so I will watch it. I don't think I'm going to do a review for it. I might just do like an overall thoughts and impressions, because let's face it, there are more die-hard fans out there on YouTube who know about this, and they'll get tons of traffic to their channels. But I'd like to thank Danielle for asking me to do a reaction for this. It was good, I enjoyed it. And on that note, guys, I'm just going to edit this trailer up now, or my reaction. You'll see very, very shortly. And I'll catch you before Halloween on my next review, reaction, or maybe even a rant.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.